Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got an open man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking downfield very late in the half. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Complete on the left to Smith. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This will likely be the last play of the half. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Black. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. That was the epitome of a chunk play, and now they've got it first and goal, trying to cash it in. They'll run it. It's Raymond. And he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. Two-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Paul.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in. Everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice up. He goes right back to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Raymond. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gets it out quickly. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
The sure hands, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way. Motion from the wide receiver.
They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to take the top off. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw it again. He's going to take a shot. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Black. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Trigger and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together, but the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Fires quickly. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up. 2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back. Great being ahead of the sticks.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Hauls it in. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. And the defense.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. The run inside. It's Raymond. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Running inside, it's Raymond. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff, it's Raymond. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.